And we're live. You guys can introduce yourself to the new Comic Lounge because I changed the name. It sounds. I like Comic Lounge.
Yeah,
in Geek Lounge. Huh.
Oh, you can introduce yourselves.
I'm Tej. Oh, who goes first?
All right, I'll go on now. Hey guys, it's me, Edgar. Just want to say what's up, guys. And I do comic reviews and video game reviews and let's plays and all the hunky dory shit in DC and Marvel crap, and also anime reviews as well. Bye.
Yep. And I'm Travis Berger. I review watching movie, video games, comics. I also review at the moment DC and Sun and Image. And after just let's place on my channel.
And
So,
Nick,
what's your start?
On the channel that cleanse, I review movies, TV shows, comics, anime. I just uploaded a video today of my review of the newest Naruto episode, and I started right now, and I'm doing a review of it of Sailor Moon Crystal.
Nice.
okay. And to start off, I would just like to say that it's been confirmed that America Chavez, Iceman, Gwenpool are all getting canceled.
Okay.
And Luke Cage.
Oh yeah. Well, the problem is that Marvel. The thing is with Marvel, they don't actually tell you they cancel them. They just disappear. They don't show up in the catalogs or nothing.
Since last year, like a lot of the times, they don't tell anybody that the book's getting canceled. The book just abruptly ends. They've had this problem the past years.
Happened actually with Silver Surfer. Happened actually with Defender. Wait, not Defenders. After Defenders getting canceled. Happened with Jean Grey. Happened with that.
There's one book I have heard that is ending. Another issue after Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, because they have the March catalog, and they said all those books don't show up, so that means they got canceled.
Yeah, but
Wow,
issue what was going to be 50 Guardians of the Galaxy, that's been sort of changed to Infinity Countdown. That is Guardians of the Galaxy 151.
Yes, because they're retelling the Infinity Gauntlet again.
Because God forbid we can't come in there with the retail store custom for the movie.
And it's the 10th anniversary of this.
Why the fuck not? I mean, like, honestly, we haven't seen fucking Thanos wearing the goddamn Infinity Gems like over like what, 20, almost 20 years maybe.
I think it's 20 years. I lost count.
Yeah, and the only reason why I think Marvel's doing this, war.
Yep, the movie.
Of course. Thank God Alex Alonso's era is almost over, where you have to tie in the comics to the movies.
Yep.
Odd that all this hell's running me. I'm not all that surprised because I think she's losing some of popularity.
Yep.
I really don't get why, especially since the title has been good ever since I haven't read. I don't think new issue came out today for anything, but the series has been good.
What, America Chavez or Gwenpool? I mean, Gwenpool.
Iceman. That's been good. That's a shock.
No, Iceman is a terrible comic. I'm glad that got canceled.
How can it be terrible? They're actually having a reunion of the original champions.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't read that story. Huh.
Yeah, and apparently some people want to put America Chavez as the #1 superhero of 2017, which she doesn't deserve, period.
That is bullshit.
And I like to say that CB Lebowski, I think he's the one who canceled all these books and realized you got to get rid of all these agendas.
And got with Dan Starr, Spider-Man, which I do want to talk about that.
Yes, I use it. Yes.
I'm surprised that title's ended because that's not all about, like, I mean, Gwenpool is straight. Unlike Iceman and American Chavez, where they're gay, Gwenpool is straight and she's just a fourth wall breaker. All she is just a female version of Deadpool.
Well, that, and she's based off of Heather Antos, the editor who edits her on the Gwenpool book, who also admitted that she doesn't know when her books are released. The books she edits.
That makes no
sense. How can an editor not know when their books are released?
Because Marvel's in charge, and a lot of people sometimes, literally, that's sometimes what they do.
No. It's not Marvel's in charge. It's that the whole bunch of SJWs and left-wing psychopaths who think Republicans are the devil. Let's other people.
Which
Republicans fit the agenda.
Funny thing about that, Republicans don't got there all on the same side. This time with their net neutrality stuff, which I don't want to get political, but after net neutrality, this crap, I mean, Republicans and Democrats, they are pissed off.
I I can see why they hate Democrats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, both sides are pissed off on the FCC.
And also, the latest G.I. Joe comic just got canceled after the second issue because the guy who wrote it, because he said some very controversial things like for 9/11 if you weren't in New York on that exact day.
Oh, yeah, that's controversial.
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
No, Nick, sounds like he's still chopping in.
I heard. I'm a little surprised not some of the other titles that can't. I get May American Chavez getting canceled because she's basically forced on people's throats that she's a lesbian almost every issue. Though her most recent issues have been interesting. Her taking on a C-lister like Electricus.
Oh?
Chavez?
Yeah,
No.
where.
Oh, sorry, continue.
I mean, do you remember the event Original Sin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Midas.
Yeah.
A very dark version of the Thing.
Okay.
And she produced the Marvel Boy, and here's the thing. It's Grant Morrison.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, Grant Morrison created her. I'm not kidding. He did during his very brief run he did with Marvel, where he worked on. There was a miniseries, you know, that Marvel Boy character, the one who also showed up in Dark Avengers.
Yeah, Marvel.
The first fight. Yeah, Marvel. In Marvel's Marvel Boy series, where she was a villain for him, and he also dated her.
When
the problem
the
with
hell
Chavez
did that
is-
happen?
The problem with
Wait.
Chavez is that the writer wants to put out this gay agenda, and no one likes it.
I can tell, aside from Iceman and American Chavez, all the rest of the characters in Marvel are straight.
In fact, when was it ever
Series.
stated? I thought Chavez was bi at the least. It never stated that she was full blown lesbian. How did he?
Thank God I
Changed-
got canceled.
Because I think she first showed up in I think it was the Vengeance miniseries.
Yeah, Vengeance. Vengeance actually with a cash grab.
But it was the same person who did Dark Reign the Zodiac. He also did, I think, Dark Reign Young Masters. He did that one. Actually, Dark Reign Young Avengers. Other series he did do were just basically based upon old posters that Marvel had laying around. I have never really read it. The people that were going up against was basically the Team Brigade, not the original version that Rick Jones created. This was a group of C-list superheroes, like young masters, and like one of them basically ended up working for a guy called simply the Zodiac. It's basically a one character guide, not which been plaguing the universe since the 70s. He looks like a ripoff of the Scarecrow, with the whole hangman noose back of his head, and where's the Scarecrow? Basically from the Batman.
Cool.
Yeah. Come for the first issue of Dark Reign the Zodiac.
Nope, never read it.
Yeah. Read some of the Dark Reign stuff.
Iron Man coming along.
I have no idea.
Slow.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
think.
see,
but-
Well, they released. They really. I know what they're doing. It's just like it's every writer sometimes do this shit. He's just milking the storyline, and honestly, I just like. Okay, whatever, and it looks like we're gonna see issue. What issue is this sucker's gonna happen sometime next year? We're gonna find out what that conversation was between Tony and Dr. Doom, way back in Volume 7.
Yeah, and I saw the
I've been wondering about it for a while, ever since Civil War 2.
I think he was trying to he picked him to be the new Iron Man.
What?
But granted, yeah, it
Why?
makes sense, Terry. Why? Because he's the only brain literally could be qualified to be Iron Man. He's the only one intelligent enough to be Iron Man, and plus they have worked together before many times in the past. Hell, in the recent crossover between Avengers / Thor / Iron Man crossover where Thor was king, Dr. Doom and Iron Man had a bit of a talk. So there are, let's just say, they do have a trust one another. However, it's just like, I'm like, at that point, I'm like, can we get on with this shit? I mean, like,
can we speed it up?
No, it's not just that. It's just like, where are we going? Like, it's not just speeding it up. That's the problem. It's just like, where are we going with this thing? We're dragging this thing like fucking teeth in our mouths. Like, I want to see, like, and that's also another thing. I'm going to go down my point as well. Like, I'm getting tired of seeing Iron Man villains in other books.
Oh yeah, in this Zack Spider-Man issue.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, what's Whiplash in there? But anyway, it's okay right now. It's just like, I'm just not really like, let's just say, not too thrilled with Bendis is doing. Granted, people say, oh, he's going to be gone soon. Like, I honestly wanted to see what he would wanted to do on his villains, in which we never really tackled that much.
Yeah, the man would never actually tackled.
I'm gonna get chance at any of his villains.
Any of his villains since the Mac Fraction one. That's why I dislike the Mac Fraction one, because literally it just pushed all the Iron Man villains away.
Well, I do remember seeing one of the Iron Man villains show up at the start of Karen Gillian's run.
Yeah, what was that? I really can't remember. Really.
The Living Laser.
I mean, yeah, probably like that.
Never heard of him.
But you haven't heard the Living Laser. What the fuck you been living in? I mean, like, seriously, like, what kind of rock you been smoking? He's been in the 70s, 60s type era. And,
yeah, he's an old.
Yeah, he's an old Iron Man. But I'm talking about Whiplash. I'm talking about the villains from the 80s and 90s crap.
Yeah, the Mandarin.
Like, I'm waiting for a goddamn Mandarin, but no, he's got to be in a Hawkeye book. Why the fuck does he need to be in a Hawkeye book?
That's what I wonder. When I showed that panel, I lost.
But
yeah,
whatever.
especially since Ezekiel Stane popped up in Black Panther, where he was basically the financial backer of the attempted rebellion against T'Challa.
Also, the Ghost show up in a Spider-Man book, Park Industries.
Well, the Ghost is sometimes like, well, technically a Ghost is kind of like a Spider-Man villain. So I kind of like don't qualify him as an Iron Man villain.
Yeah, and also having the new Whiplash character, the one that's based upon the villain from Iron Man 2, he popped up in X-Men Gold for an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, when is Iron Man gonna fight these villains? I mean, like, I'm dying for like, Brandon, like, if we're talking about nostalgia, like, when are we gonna get something like to see Iron Man fight these classic villains? Because if we're going back to the old days, or we're going to go back to where like these characters, then throw me some fucking villains.
Well,
seriously, granted.
When was the last time Spider-Man fought any regular? I mean, yeah, you have something you have currently right now with some of the minor villains, Spider-Man villains. But I'm talking about the really big villains. I mean, if you look at, let's say, in the past 2 years, time that not Spidey fought any of his big time villains,
like the Vulture or Sandman.
Well, funny about that. He had to fought Vulture recently in Spider-Man.
Yeah, but in the Amazing Spider-Man book, the last time any of these villains showed up was before Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah,
which is it's annoying too, because honestly, like, you're expecting to see these characters in the main book, not a fucking like side book.
Yeah,
I mean,
like side book bullshit.
I mean,
it's kind of the same thing with a couple other characters where they have classic villains, but yet no one bothered to use them. Look at, let's say, Captain America, for example. Had Crossbones and Sin show up regularly throughout the two Captain America books.
And Red
you
Skull.
have like the Serpent Society.
And
To actually have Captain America fight his classic foes. And of course, Jason Aaron's doing that with Thor. But in the case of
I'll just say this. I mean, like, I'm loving where the Thor comics are at. I mean, like, they are showing some Jack Kirby shit. I mean, I love the Jack Kirby Thor stuff.
And I think anybody can agree. Jason Aaron has a humongous respect for Thor.
Oh yeah, and people say he doesn't. Oh, he really does.
Yeah, he really does. He respects.
I mean, like, if you bring like classic Jack Kirby villains that we haven't seen, like God knows how long. Yeah, that's saying a lot. I mean, I'm honestly saying he knows
what going to show up in his run the past 5 years. You've had Yoick the Troll, Malekith the Accursed, of course, Loki, obviously.
Yep.
Mangog. I'm trying to think who else showed up during his run.
Recently, I think the Angel showed. Wait, I think Angel didn't show up. Wait, Angela, we still haven't seen her. I've been wondering about that. It looked like they left off.
I think I did see her pop up. It wasn't Thor. It was some other book I saw her pop up in recently.
Oh.
But she did pop up recently. She also did show up in the third arc of, well, the previous regular Thor book before it became the Mighty Thor again.
Yeah.
Thor Returns was nostalgic numbering. Bendis is not doing anything with Angela. He wants anything to do with Angela anymore.
It seems to me Angela was just wasted. I've seen it all the time.
No, it's not just. I'm like, dude, like I could say that with any character, but it's like my whole thing with Marvel is sometimes like they use characters unless they know what the fuck they're doing. Like Miss Marvel, she was in the sidelines like for a long period of time.
That's true.
Until like she got a good writer to do her, because her first series, it was basically a Captain Marvel Jr. type book. Later on,
yeah, it kind of
had some cool.
Yeah, it was. Carol Danvers, right?
It's what her first few issues. She fought the Scorpion in the first few issues of her run. Heck, she even did the same thing when her series was brought back. I think it was like in 2006, just before Civil War One broke out. She fought the Scorpion again.
Yeah, but anyway,
she doesn't have many Carol Danvers.
All right.
You have the guy who gave her powers. You have
Guys, let's say something.
Okay.
Speaking about her, Carol Danvers, it looks like she's gonna become Miss Marvel again.
What?
In the new Yeah.
Are they? What? Welcome on. What about her book?
I don't know. Well, it's her book, but it's like she looks just good. Well, I gotta go find it again.
That makes no sense. It's kind of stupid as when they turned Sam back to being Falcon after he'd been Captain America for the past
2 years.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Come on, Miss Marvel. Why? It makes sense. Not Carol Danvers.
Let me fucking find it. I'm like Miss Marvel fucking Volume 4. Okay, Miss Marvel issue 28. Here you go. March 21st, this issue comes out on this current storyline. And here we go. All right, I'm going to put that shit up right now. Put it up. Did you get it?
You got screen sharing.
What?
I see.
Try screen sharing it. Oh.
All right, fine. I'll go screen share it. All right.
Remember when Mystique was a villain for Carol?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're wrapping it that.
It's kind of the same thing with Sabretooth. He started out as a Iron Fist villain, and now he's a Wolverine villain. But he is showing.
All right, guys, this is it. This is it right here.
Seriously, you just took
wait till that part 4. Oh wait, this part of a story arc.
Yeah, this is a story. Yeah.
Okay, so Mike is doing temporary, won't be permanent. What was that hope?
But that would be stupid, especially since Carol's got her own series as Captain Marvel.
Yeah. But I kind of feel like they're gonna try to make this bullshit excuse because it says the mystery of Kamong revealed, and I'm like, are they gonna make this some bullshit pull where she can't be Miss Marvel again? And
yeah, that would make me mad. I would not be happy about that.
If therefore making it where we have to make Miss Marvel, we have to retire Kamong and shelve her It's just like,
Like,
no,
no, damn
fuck
it.
that crap.
F
Seriously.
Especially since Steve Wilson has spent the past
that. Decade.
5 years developing this character, and yet she wants to shove her aside? That makes no
That
sense
makes
at
no
all.
sense. Why would she do that? She claimed, come on. Everybody wants to come on. People would go livid if they turn them into bad.
We'll just see. Well, no, we'll just wait and see this whole thing. And if it is, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Speaking of characters who assume other characters' names, I did see the cover of the next issue of Champions after they did the whole Worlds Collide thing. Do you remember the other Falcon, the one that Nick Spencer created, the one with the green suit?
Yeah, the one that's basically a bird.
Join the Champions in the next issue.
That's cool.
Him, Patriot,
That's cool.
Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, Ironheart. The roster's gonna get expanded next issue. I'm like long to expand the roster. I mean, the roster's been pretty much.
Wait. You mean that? Do you mean that fucking one chick that had the Iron Patriot suit?
No, not Iron Patriot, Ironheart.
Yeah, you say Ironheart. I'm like, not Iron Patriot. What's she doing?
Yeah, the Asian
Iron
chick from US
Patriot,
Avengers.
the female Iron Patriot, she's over in US Avengers.
Didn't you eventually get canceled? And that got.
I'm like, that's Rhodey's book. That was Rhodey's book. This is where I kind of like see like if they ever want to do another Iron Patriot, I could see her as the main star. And she, when I saw, she sounded pretty
I've
good.
heard, starting next month up until April, US Avengers are going to go on hiatus.
Yeah, they're doing a crossover with Avenger. He did the kicker. Bruce Banner coming back.
Yeah,
that's not going to make any sense at all.
I mean, that's something where we haven't seen before. I'm like,
this is like the second time this has happened. I mean, this just happened just this year.
Yeah, like
Seriously, came of secret up the resistance, and he disappeared more time again.
and also another thing, like I could see why why would they bring back Banner and all that crap? I mean, like it's something I could see happening. But my whole thing is, it's just what's that word? I want to know what's Hulk's gonna do. No, not just that. It's like I want to know what's his aim game. What's Marvel aim game? What's their plan to make this whole thing happen? Because I just want to see. Personally, for me, I want to see go back to basic, but keep the Hulk that we like.
Problem with that. Thanks to World War Hulk 2, I'm gonna show data numbered. Yeah.
Wait, I don't know about that. We'll have to wait and see. Don't say something that's literally it's like we don't know for sure.
I did see the cover for the first issue of World War Hulk 2. And it's basically a homage to the first issue of the original World War Hulk.
Yep. And it's on my video on the news. I was not happy about that. I thought it was an event.
It wasn't, dude. It's a Hulk event, not a Marvel Universe event. I knew it was a Hulk event. That really was it. I mean, like,
if you want to talk about events, there is an event apparently starting in, I think it's February.
Next year.
It's going to have tie into it. It's called Doctor Strange Damnation.
What? Another crossover event?
Yeah, apparently it's going to have just the main one miniseries. It's going to be 4 issues, a one-shot, and like to it. And that's Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, Iron Fist. Apparently, Mephisto is taking over Las Vegas again.
Why is Scarlet Spider involved? Like Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider.
Because they might fucking throw something. Hell, be careful. We got something with those.
The reason is because Scarlet Spider is in Las Vegas, and this is not the first time Mephisto has done this. He did it also in Rick Remender's Venom run for that Circle of 5 story, where involved Red Hulk, Ghost Rider, X-23.
That shit was awesome. That shit, I love that crap.
I don't remember who was also part of that story. It was
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Yep.
And
Red Hulk. and Agent
Yeah,
we,
Venom.
Red
we already said Red Hulk.
Oh, okay.
I'll look into it. I'll look into it, see what's up with that crap.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
Also,
One more thing about that crossover since that storyline has ended, the only person who bothers to remember has been Charles Cho, where Red Hulk is still somehow affected by it, and of course Robert Thompson's affected by it as well. He mentioned it during the end of his Venom Space Knight, but as for the two other people who basically got Mephisto symbol on them, X-23 has not been brought up since that storyline ended.
Maybe she got rid of
And
it.
as for Red Hulk, Ross is still affected by that thing, but Ross is currently serving time in jail for desertion.
Speaking of red characters, yeah, issue 700 remains Spider-Man. Look at Red Goblin. Yay.
okay.
wait.
Also,
what?
when it comes to these cancellations, I believe it's CB Sabluski who's basically trying to go back to the status quo originally before all these SJW. He's
Well,
trying
okay,
to fix
well,
what's
just-
destroyed.
Well, I'll just say this. I hope he does. Fucking does that we're gonna have later on. I mean, like, I mean, I'll be losing my shit, and I don't want it. I don't give a fuck. And send me that
again,
cover. Send me that cover of the Red Goblin.
Overdue
Okay.
with events like it was their Axel Alonso's era, where from 2011 up until recently, there was a lot of events, a lot more than usual.
Because Alex Alonso thought, hey, let's flood the market with over 50 books and constantly do events.
And constant relaunch.
So I think Lebowski, and I believe it's Lebowski who said,
Guys,
stop the events.
Got it. Send it.
alright. Yeah, I'm
Plus-
speaking it right now.
He knows the foreign market since he spent 9 years in China. I'm pretty sure he's trying to find a way to market it for everybody. And what's going on now is not helping Marvel. So why don't you just cancel? Because they still got more books that are about to get canceled.
And that's like I'll just say this: I didn't want Guardians of the Galaxy to get canceled because I still feel like we still need to continue that shit. But we'll see. I mean, like, I hope they continue like later on. But yeah, again, yeah. You know what I mean, guys?
They'll
Yeah.
continue, but you got to get a good writer on it first.
Well, Gary
I mean,
Duggan, in my opinion, I think he's doing a great job with the book. And the book has been good. I have not come across a bad issue yet. I haven't read today's issue that came out today, issue 149. Ever since he started this book back in May, every single issue has been good, except the most bizarre thing he's done with the series is made Drax a pacifist.
Yeah.
Where the hell is that Red Goblin?
And making Groot basically a baby Groot.
Well, I'll find it. I'll find it. Like Amazing Spider-Man volume.
Wait, found him.
Wait, where is it? I already have that.
Ah. Stupid video. They're all video basically. They're not actual images.
Well, okay,
Actually,
whatever.
wait,
I mean, the
guys.
whole Red Goblin. Like, look, I personally feel like that we're gonna. I don't think that is Red Goblin. That.
Yep.
I don't think that is Red Goblin. I don't think it is. I think it's Mephisto.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait.
Also, with that book, it looks so
Send
weird.
that picture.
Okay.
Send that picture.
Also, what you showed on
I'll fix
Facebook, Tim, is the whole Jean Grey, how she died, and then there's Ghost Jean Grey, but then another Jean Grey is about to get resurrected.
Yep.
That seems confusing.
Yeah, it is confusing.
I think they just did it.
Why in the world Marvel wants to bring adult Jean Grey back for? She's been dead for 13 years. Why bring
Where's
her
the
back?
video still counting?
Wait, since young Jean died, shouldn't that means that the older Jean all the Jeans should stop existing?
That's what I thought. But here's the reason though. X-Men Blue, they're time traveling right now. They went to year 2099, but now they're back in the 90s to with X-Foot. Like, what? It's confusing.
To get this. The original Generation X team, not the current book published right now. The original book done by Chris Bachalo.
Yep.
That team, when they're running out of a school called the Massachusetts Academy, and the school is run by Banshee.
Yep.
Not his daughter.
Oh, the original Banshee.
Yeah, the original one, the one who's still alive. And last I saw him, he was in a coma in the Avengers Mansion.
Guys,
No.
I think this Red Goblin is. Guys, I think this Goblin is Mephisto.
I'm hoping it because we can find just one more day and find Andre the Giant card by one more day.
Tell me, don't you want to be canon?
I want we need to be canon, that's true, but
I hope they retcon it just because Joe Quesada is no longer in charge. He has no real power anymore.
It's time to sort the Udo after his mistake and give him back Mary Jane. Like, Mary Jane been using it.
Yet again. Like, here's my whole okay, if we're gonna make this shit canon, this is my own advice. Them doing it, and this is where I would be okay with it if it the whole you cancel, renew your vows, then transfer it to the current run, and then have it where it was all just a dream. The MJ and Peter keep on
and
going
off
and off again.
And almost dead.
And then, well, we don't know. You could still have Aunt still be alive.
I say
You want to,
but
that in that original story, you have people like Doctor Strange and Reed Richards,
who couldn't save us from a bullet wound.
A freaking bullet
even
wound.
I make it save it from a bullet wound. It's bullshit.
Yeah, and the way JMS wrote it, I'm not sure it was his fault or
not JMS. It's
No, it's Joe Quesada's fault. JMS is still alive. He still went along with it.
Yeah, healing a bullet wound is impossible in the Marvel Universe,
But it's
despite the
bullshit.
fact the Marvel Universe have been shot before, and they have healed from bullet wounds. A freaking bullet wound.
Hell, some of these people been blown up, sliced in half, and other shit, and they still somehow come back and survive.
X-Men 3 had to survive getting shot, and she at the enemy back there. Why did Wolverine brought the time to Aunt May and healed the bullet wound? Do what Hills did.
At the time, this Wolverine at this point. What they could have done is have Wolverine give her a blood transfusion.
That's what exactly what I suggested.
Do they have the same blood type?
Remember, go to Wolverine. He was still freaking alive at that point. You could have just up the Salem Center because that's where they were at that point.
Or if we couldn't do that, then Peter Sellers let Aunt May die. Just kill her off, like Issue 400 did, and have Peter.
Look, they killed her off, almost killed her off twice. It would be pointless doing it again. Just
they did do it all the time.
Have it where she does come back.
Really, just a trick by Mephisto and the burglar, who actually was behind.
Let me say this. My whole theory is like this: they're gonna literally try to. Jay and Peter are awake. Meanwhile, Peter is trying to deal with the whole events with Goblin Boy, and the two of them have a good conversation, and pretty much a really good nutshell. They get back together, and that's where you get their canon. But I don't see them doing. I don't know if they'll do it. But great, we could see it happen. I mean, honestly,
I hope it happens. I really do because I
do too. But I just have my doubts with this whole thing because I just feel like the way Marvel is going, they might just get Peter with a new love interest.
Well, they currently have. He's with freaking Mockingbird now.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. They might just give him a new love interest and then go forward. But the way this cover looked, it gave me a real hardcore impression that this is.
Yeah.
Speaking of and since this is last story arc,
I did check the next issue of Falcon. I think it's issue 3. Apparently, Falcon is going to be up with Mephisto next issue.
Huh?
Oh, Falcon is going to meet up with Mephisto.
Yeah, you did tell me about this. Huh. I know.
Really? Why in the world would this even happen in the first place? I mean, Falcon has never met never met
I
him.
thought
The only
Black
person
Heart.
who met him, the 5 people who are part of Circle of 5, Spider-Man, Silver Surfers met him, Thunderbolts show run.
Agent Venom met him. Black Thunder met him.
Yeah, Agent Venom. Yeah, anybody who was in the Circle of 5 crossover, Thunderbolts, Silver Surfer, X-Men have fought him. They think the Avengers have fought him too, but whoever was part of that group in the 80s.
X-Men fought him.
Met, I can think of probably one big character who's never met Mephisto in his entire existence.
Come on, Con.
He's never met him at all. Because Iron Man doesn't deal much with the supernatural, exception of but Mandarin uses technology.
Hey, look at Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange did with Mephisto all the time. Here's the weird thing about One More Day, crap. If we go back to One More Day, that that's sort of horrible. Here's the weird thing though. If Doctor Strange can't hit a bullrun with his bullshit, why can't he just go back to the Peter and tell us?
Story. It's just tell you, it's story purposes. They didn't want fucking.
I know story contrivance.
Important to one moment in time, his identity reveal thing did happen, but the way he kind of got it undone was having Doctor Strange do a mind wipe of the whole planet.
Which was bullshit. That makes even less sense.
I think that the only person who knew after that mind wipe that Peter Parker was Spider was Mary Jane and Doctor Strange. Right now, it's close to about Parker Spider-Man. The most recent person to find out about this was Jameson.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the newest person to find out.
Well, I'll just say this. I mean, like, we'll have to wait and see how this issue does sometime next year. I mean, and speak about Spider-Man, let's talk about everyone's thoughts on Dan Slott's storyline.
He's leaving.
Let's talk about how everyone...
It's about time.
Yep. Yeah, I would say it's about... But my whole worry is, like, I'm worried on who's going to take it. Who's going to take the Spider-Man book. I don't want Nick Spencer. I really don't want Nick Spencer.
Fuck no. Give it to Peter David.
Check the solicits. He's doing that mini-series, that mini-event starting in, I think it's February. Doctor Strange Damnation, he's writing the main mini-series for that mini-crossover.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Spider-Man. I'm like, I don't want him to take Spider-Man or even Iron Man. Because after what he's... let me...
Like,
maybe...
Edgar talk out.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, continue.
Just let Edgar talk.
Thank you. I want this. What's that word?
You want someone else to take the mantle?
I wanted to see someone else take the book, and I'm just like, I don't want Mr. fucking asshole Nick Spencer to take the book because I look at him as like a failure because look at what he did to Nick Falcon. I mean, like
and Captain America.
No. Captain America, he did a fucking awesome job.
Yeah, he did awesome job. So like Captain Hydra. Captain Hydra actually was a very cool idea.
Yeah, it was like an awesome fucking idea. Seeing badass. Seeing
a lot of people didn't like it at all, though he did do a good spin on it.
Yep.
I mean, like, he threw his own spin on, but it's like, goddamn, he was a one hell of a fucking character, man. I love the dialogue, the whole premise, the whole nemesis factor. He was awesome. I don't know what I get people don't like it because it's an evil Captain America, but it's like fucking whatever. I like change where it's literally ballsy, not fucking catering to the goddamn fans.
Wait, Sentry's alive? I thought Sentry was dead.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back.
I actually did find about that. It was in Doctor Strange.
Let me, but I'll just say this: I don't trust him to be the new writer to do fucking the new writer for Spider-Man because he's rumored to do the book and I'm like, I don't want him. And I know everyone's all happy that Dan Slott's leaving, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, let's say he's gone now. Now he's gone. I'm like, we don't know for sure if the book is going to be great again. So like, I don't know why everyone's just jizzing their pants on this whole thing.
Dan Slott is an asshole.
And but then be on for 10 years.
I agree on that, but it's like, but I'm just literally saying, like, I don't care about like stuff like that, but it's like I care about the book as a whole, like after him. I mean, like, I don't want another writer that is going to be just shitting on everything. And it's just like it would just piss me off.
There are a few people I like to see take over the book.
Good, Conway. Conway is my #1 choice.
Yeah, Conway was my choice too. I would think Mark Waid, but the guy is like super busy doing 3 books at Marvel. He's doing Captain America, Champions, Avengers. He's also doing Irredeemable. So he's got like about a half a dozen books that he's doing.
Isn't he also still doing Archie?
What? Yeah, he's still doing Archie, as far as I can tell. Irredeemable, I think, is published by IDW.
Irredeemable ended. That series ended a long time ago.
He has humongous respect for the history of the Marvel Universe. Never written Spider-Man in. Well, actually, he's the one.
Tom DeFalco.
Right.
Perfect. Wait.
He's still a writer, so yeah, he can work. I like his Wolverine / Spider-Man crossover.
You mean?
Yeah, he did the.
You mean Tom Taylor?
No, not Taylor. Jason Aaron, the full letter.
Oh. Okay. All right.
As far as I can tell,
Wolverine and Spider-Man was awesome.
I can think if he's doing a Southern Bastards, and that's it.
Tom Taylor, I would love him to take over for me, Spider-Man.
I don't know. I asked Tom Taylor, would he like to do Spider-Man? He's not really interested in. But it's like, I do.
Justice 2. He's doing all new Wolverine.
Which is awesome, by the way.
In Australia. What, Wade?
No, not Wade. Tom Taylor, all new Wolverine.
Yeah, Tom. That is one of the books he's doing now. One of 2 books he's doing.
He's doing X-Men Red. He's doing all this shit. I'm like, I would like to see him do that whole thing, but it's like the guy's got a show. He's got so much shit on his plate. I don't want him to mess up and just
overwhelmed.
The problem for me is they're good writers, but it's hard for me to take these writers seriously when they treat their fans so poorly on Twitter.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he is on Twitter. Show.
Oh, Charles Soule actually responds to people.
Yeah,
Charles Soule, I think, could be a good choice.
A lot of books at Marvel. He does Darth Vader, Paul Dameron.
All the Star Wars books.
I want him to come back and do Swamp Thing.
I miss Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
I heard there's a Swamp Thing one-shot supposed to come out soon.
Yeah, by Tom King.
Also, I heard it was supposed to have a backup of Lee Wein's last Swamp Thing story.
Yeah.
Actually, what's going on with Marvel not doing any stories or honoring Lee Wein? It's like they barely.
Why aren't they doing that? Like, what the hell? The original Wolverine came out. Oh wait, he came out, but he's going to Phoenix Direction story. And get this, I checked the previews. Here's the kicker: Old Man Logan may die because young Wolverine gets controlled by Jean Grey.
And so is Dave Foster. Apparently, Texas is going to beat her.
Issue of all new Wolverine, along with Sabretooth and Lady Deathstrike. They got for the villain.
He got shot.
Oh, when did Bucky come back? I thought he was dead when Wolverine killed him off in X-Force.
I thought so too.
Wait, you talking about Daken?
Yeah, Daken.
Yeah, I thought Logan killed him in X-Force when it was still being written by Rick Remender.
By Rick Remender in Uncanny Avengers is one of the Horsemen of Death. And then somehow he got cured of it, possibly in the pages of Wolverine. I don't really remember how he did it. And now he's like one of the recurring characters. He's like a supporting character in New Wolverine.
What?
Yeah.
He's a supporting character. He's been appearing.
Yep. He's been Laura, Gabby, and well, that's about it.
The storyline Orphans of X. Storyline Laura's mother came back, and
X7 was his mother. It was actually a fake.
Also, can somebody please do the original Young Avengers and bring them back together? Because if they
I
can bring
miss
the
it.
Runaways together, I would like the original Young Avengers to come back.
Same. Like I miss Cassie.
But yet again, okay, if we're gonna do that, I'm just my whole my response to that is just make a TV show or do something with that. Because I'll say this, I really wasn't a big fan of the Young Avengers. I was more like the Academy. I was more like a fan of the Academy Avengers and all that stuff. I felt like those characters weren't that bad. I just felt like
I can see doing Young Avengers, and he does a great job writing teenagers, or at least young superheroes.
Who?
Creator of Runaways.
that could be too.
Brian K. Bond.
Oh, right. I don't think he's gonna come back. I mean, he's got Saga and Paper Girls going on, which are two awesome series that I'm collecting.
I still know we the two. Actually, I read some Paper Girl. I got lost, so I didn't continue.
I actually read both series. One got me interested in Paper Girls was Mike Spires saying of how the fact it kind of started out in the 80s and the fact he has a little bit of time travel with it, and that's what interests me in that. And plus, I like Brian K. Vaughan. Saga, because I've heard so much good stuff about it, so I got into it. I'm really enjoying Saga.
Saga was really weird. I couldn't get into it.
I got into Paper Girls because Cliff Chang's artwork, which I love on Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Speaking of the crossovers with DC, I do talk DC with that. But before you end Marvel, you want to see one more thing with Dan Stark leaving. Since they're leaving forever good Marvel, this is your chance. This is your one chance to give a lot of your fan back. Bring undo one more day, and then people will be happy. If you don't do that, then at least get a new good one.
Yeah, knowing them, they probably won't do that crap. Because
you gotta build up. If you're gonna do that, you gotta build up on it first.
Yeah.
Also, you guys think the Fantastic Four coming back?
Be setting up that shit.
Legacy
said that shit. Legacy set that up. That now the whole thing in Human Torch book is slowly getting to that point, and I'm probably going to add into that book.
I'm glad this title came back because this was an enjoyable title to read. Even though it ended back in the 70s, I read it the last several years. It's a great book.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'll just say this something even more. The way the Fantastic Four is I feel like they're going to come back sometime next year. Just give it the first story arc for this Human Torch and Ben storyline.
Yeah, it's finally.
Yeah, they got the rights back. So I'm be expecting the Fantastic Four to return.
Actually, I can see that. Oh no, you know.
Article I can see them. Is apparently the government is investigating of why Disney bought out Fox, which makes no sense at all.
Actually, there's multiple reasons why they bought out Fox.
Yeah, the monopoly issue.
One, they own Fox Studios, so they can actually make more. They can actually go in and make R-rated movies that are not simply under the Disney title. Plus, they finally got majority of their Marvel properties back. So
I think people want to see Alien Predator.
Yeah, they got Alien Predator, they got Dragon Ball, they got everything.
You remember the film
Family Guy? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they got Family Guy too. They got everybody.
The only thing Disney does not own is the Sports Network and the News Network. That's it.
Because that's under somebody else. They just brought the studio. That's it.
Yeah.
They released one I've heard of, Pulp Fiction.
Yep, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that was the only R-rated movie I can think of was released by Disney, but was released by Disney through a different studio.
Miramax or Bootleg Studios, because people don't know that Disney owns those, which also made the Jay and Silent Bob movies and Dogma.
Yep. Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Disney does R-rated movies. You just got to go look into what all they own, which is a shit ton of things like with Pixar, which I'm glad they own Pixar because
Marvel, Lucasfilm, they own a bunch of stuff. They're basically possibly the biggest business conglomerate on the planet.
Yeah, on the one hand, that's scary.
Disney's going to eventually take over the world.
Yeah, they're kind of the Illuminati.
Dude, well, who says they are? Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, glad they got them because honestly, I feel like one of the biggest things that I feel like it was missing is like you really, really wanted to see them do the X-Men, and you know they could do a great job. It's like, here's the thing: are they going to reboot? Because so far, what I'm hearing is they're not going to do any of that crap.
Oh no. From what I heard, they might end up just canceling Dark Phoenix and just introducing them their way. And I hope they retcon Wanda and Pietro be back to Magneto's kids again.
Yeah, that one casualty. That's one casualty.
Yeah, well, that shit's been retconned before. That shit's been going like, no, it's not. They're not the kids from Magneto. No, they are. No, it's going like a back and forth thing. So I'm like,
because Perlmutter and them, they couldn't get the rights back, so they decided they wanted to use Quicksilver.
So screw the X-Men. Let's make the Inhuman at the public.
But the problem is that both Fox and Marvel both introduced Quicksilver, so you gotta fix that little problem first.
I say keep the Quicksilver from the Days of Future Past and Power because that creature is awesome.
Also, no, fuck the Quicksilver. No, fuck that shit. I mean, I don't want to see the Quicksilver from X-Men Days of Future Past. No.
Please do not bring that guy. Bring back the Age of Ultron Quicksilver.
Dude, I'd rather have the guy from Age of Ultron. Like, that was a far better Quicksilver than that. And I don't know what you're smoking, Tevia, but it's like, dude.
And he looked the part. He actually looked the part.
Yeah, exactly, too. So I'm like, he felt like the bar. I got seriously pissed the fuck off when he got killed off. I mean, like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean,
also, since they own the rights back, who would you guys like to see from both the Fantastic Four and Mutants make a debut in Marvel?
You're not hearing
Dr. Doom, Galactus, Silver Surfer, Nihilus.
I want to, like, here's what I want. I want Dr. Doom to be like the main guy after
Thanos.
After
Tony Stark. Like, Dr. Doom is setting Tony Stark up, and he's working with the Mandarin or something. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it probably would.
And you know, after that, the next saga is Secret Wars, and you know what that means. We can get a better interpretation of Venom. We can get all this shit going. We can do all this crazy stuff.
Problem with that.
How much money would Disney have to fork over to get to Sony to get Spider-Man back?
Yeah, so Venom, and they're doing a Venom movie.
Yeah, but who fucking gives a fuck about that goddamn Venom movie?
No one.
Well, they're making a lot of movies, like Sinister Six. Nobody's gonna watch that shit.
No, never will, because no one gives a fuck that crap.
The only way I would watch Venom with Tom Hardy, but I'm not looking forward to it.
I mean, like, it's just Oh, I'm just trying to. Tevia.
Yeah, I'm here.
No one else asked you on this one. Like, how would you feel if they did like the whole factor of love and Spider-Man?
Wait, what? They do what? Hang on.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you see Johnny? How would you feel if they did Spider-Man and the Human Torch?
I actually would be happy about that because that would be pretty cool.
No, you got to throw Iceman in there. You got to make it Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Yep.
That would totally.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like,
but then again, they probably will play Johnny with Firestar. That's a possibility.
That's a possibility.
Yep.
You hear the saying because I have a plugged in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Oh shit! What the fuck,
Nick?
Dude, mute your goddamn mic.
Oh.
I'm not want to hear what was all into that.
Yeah, it's probably at the niche, probably.
I'm still trying to see. We can
his
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We can introduce the Skrulls.
Oh hell yeah!
And we could get the Super Skrull.
But
the problem is the Fantastic Four doesn't exist yet.
Not yet, but it may happen maybe after Infinity War.
It could. Like, the next big bad could be Galactus. Like, now that Galactus has been in some part of the universe and nobody bothers to mess with him or something like that.
Except Galactus is not really a bad guy.
Make it where, like, I gotta pitch how they could do
it. In Captain Marvel. Oh yeah, they all could be in Captain Marvel.
And here's another thing. Like, I got like a pitch how you could put fucking Galactus to be in the Marvel universe and go forward. How would you introduce him? I would have where there was a long time period ago where the universe was a massive global threat where this uncontrollable, or just say this person that consumes planets, was destroying it constantly, but something happened and it just disappeared.
Or my interpretation is,
How would you
just on the other side of the universe? Because everything that takes
Or
place in
that
the
too.
Marvel universe is in the Milky Way galaxy.
that too?
Some people feel like they'll probably do the open Galactus, which one, no.
No,
They would not do open Galactus.
What's the Ultimate Galactus? So fucking
it's basically
bad.
a swarm of robots that just basically destroy.
Galactus.
One at a time.
Sorry.
Wait,
Open
hey,
Galactus
Andrew,
from
you ever
memory.
seen Justice League Unlimited?
Yeah.
You remember episode 6 where the Justice League was taking on a robot? It was taking on a whole bunch of robots that could basically convert anything into more robots. Yeah, that's what Ultimate Galactus is.
Oh
Found him.
No, thank you, man. I don't want that crap.
Found it.
I'll say this. A lot of the Ultimates. Here's my. And speaking about the Ultimates, the only thing I want from the Ultimates, the only thing I want to see the Ultimates is to get the fucking like X-Men Ultimate lineup.
You're talking about
I want that.
Ultimate Wolverine, Ultimate Saga, Ultimate Storm, Ultimate.
No, I wanted the Ultimate lineup, but before they got Wolverine. That's what I want.
Oh,
No
so you want
Wolverine.
Colossus, Beast, Storm, Iceman, and Cyclops and Jean Grey?
Go forward, but it's like that's it. That's all I want until like later on, because I really just want Wolverine to keep on the shelves, but establish him that he's there. We haven't got to him yet. I mean, like, I just don't want to see.
Kind of.
I just don't want to see. You guys get what I mean on
Yeah.
Also, can you unmute Nick? I think he can talk. I think everything's fine.
Okay, hopefully, which unmute him.
I
Right
heard that they combine with Sicknesses Galactus. Oh yeah, that did happen.
I can't unmute him. Nick, you got to do it on your own.
By the way, find the open X-Men.
Yeah, that lineup.
All right,
Put Rogue in, and if you want to put Iceman and all that crap, just put those characters in. Anyone but Wolverine. I do not want Wolverine.
I guess Wolverine right away because not in everything, because X-Men Fox basically OD'd his appearances. He appeared in like almost every single X movie except for Deadpool.
And First Class. He didn't. He's only a cameo. That's better.
I would love for Deadpool to interact with the Marvel heroes.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah. I'm like, and
I wouldn't mind it if, let's say, they integrated the film, the first film and the new film into the MCU very easily, because there's nothing that says that film does not take place in the MCU, especially since in the film they had the final battle in the first on top of a helicarrier.
And plus they confirmed that the X-Men exist in that universe, so that could be our way in.
And that could be too. That could be like we already seen Colossus, and we got to go forward and go all that shit. Oh yeah, die 5 on that crap.
Actually, it could be like the old days where the X-Men Evolution, where they kept the mutants were doing covert missions, and the world didn't know they exist. That could also work.
That could work too. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, like that's something I could like that a lot. I mean, like, but it's like, and that's another thing. Like, who's gonna be the main villain? I don't want fucking X-Men the remake. No.
Magneto. You got to introduce Magneto, and you got to refix it.
Yeah, you got to do Magneto.
But people will say, like, movie audience will say, "Oh, it's just nothing more than a remake than the first X-Men movie."
That's true. I got a better idea. Do Mr. Sinister.
Like,
I got a better idea. Do Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I want to see him. I'm like, no, you got to build that ass all out. I mean, like, I don't want to see Mr. Sinister. I want to see like a very like underrated villain.
Well, we can't do Weapon X. We did that.
Well, first you got to establish the X-Men plus Magneto and the Mutant Liberation Front. You have to establish.
You have no choice.
First.
Yeah, okay, you got that right. I guess so, but it's just like, I mean, I just want the X-Men like established. I just want a fresh reboot. Like I know a lot of rumors saying, or should I say, a lot of actors say, "Oh no, we're still contract for our movies."
Well, technically, Disney could just easily just void it and just pay them whatever the rest of their money and just let them go because there has been rumors that the actors are not getting hired to be part of the cinematic universe.
Which on the one hand does kind of suck because I like the actors, but sometimes that they make
it's like Disney, what they did with Star Wars and all that, where they want to put their new people in.
And
yeah, exactly, which I kind of agree with. I want they're a fresh cast, a fresh new start, like new everything. Let's have these characters that appear in this, and just go forward. But it's just like, I don't want it where we connect the old franchise with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
The only thing I would keep over is Raw X-23.
Just keep Deadpool. That's it.
If you're gonna also introduce the X-Men, you got to keep Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier.
Actually, we can't because the depth was great. And Logan, I say don't touch Logan at all. Logan would.
Well, Logan is we don't know if that shit's canon or not, Tammy. So fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Let's say it's up to what Disney wanted. If Disney doesn't want us to acknowledge the Fox movies, that means Professor Xavier is still alive.
Damn it.
No, not damn it, because Patrick Stewart is awesome as Professor Xavier.
But the thing is, though, he's 80. Wait, he is?
Yeah, that's true. Huh. Tavia is also right about that. He's in his 80s. I mean, like, that's the thing. Oh, wow. They fucked up. I'm just a little stunned on this.
Actually, if you're going to do that, you also got to find somebody who could take over the mantle for Wolverine.
I'll be back soon, dinner. Okay. No.
Yeah, so that's another thing you have to worry about is who can replace what's his name?
I got a better idea. Why don't you Roy? Like, get your own new Wolverine for himself.
Taylor, they can't.
Actually, they can't.
No, Tavia. No, they can't. They cannot do it, and they really cannot do it, and they won't do it. Because here's the thing, the bomb in a nutshell, the whole point of her becoming Wolverine, the only Wolverine, is because Logan died in
death. Comics right now.
Because that's another thing. Like, we have to establish Wolverine in this universe. You can't make it this bullshit excuse for, oh yeah, Wolverine died and all that crap, and there's your funeral. No, it would just be pissing me off because I want to see what Marvel's version of Wolverine could be, and they could go forward with it. Honestly,
yeah, I mean, like what they did with Spider-Man. They said Spider-Man has been active, you just didn't know about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like we haven't. Well, and they could do the same thing with X-Men. Like, we just haven't seen them. We haven't seen what they've been doing. They are at a very few numbered, and they probably just went from there. I mean, like, that just makes sense.
It does. And the problem is that Tavia wants to establish the Fox movies and not the
No. Let me back up.
No. What Tavia wants is he likes certain movies from the Fox films, and he likes to add things into it. The only thing you could add into these films is the Deadpool film, because not only it felt like the only good X-Men movie, or should I say the Deadpool movie, but Logan was an end story that really you can never put in a Marvel universe because number one, but why did you fucking put that shit in there? I mean, like,
the only thing I would keep extra to go have Cable pick up and have a good.
You can't put that
for himself.
No.
Then X-Force.
Cable is you're probably gonna get X-Force. But we don't know where they're gonna do X-Force. But the only thing is, like, X-Force is they're gonna do their own thing, and they're probably gonna keep Cable and go forward. It's kind of hell. You can make funny where you make a joke of where, oh yeah, this is the guy who played Thanos, and you can go forward with it and just
since Cable's a time traveler, we can just retcon it and just change the future so mutants can exist.
Yep. Call himself.
Well, I think Iron Man's already going to do that, so whatever on that. But it's just like, it's just personally for me. I know I get where you're coming from, Tevia, but I just personally feel like it's never going to happen. It's going to go where.
Yeah, it's Disney's call.
I know.
It's Disney's call, and honestly, just fucking reboot it. I mean, like, it deserves a reboot. I don't want Mr. fucking Apocalypse or should I say, Mr. Ivan Ooze to be
fucking
the
Apocalypse showing up and didn't need action for a while because Apocalypse got killed off.
We need a retcon Last Days, Age of Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix most likely is never happening. You got to retcon all these movies and properly introduce them. Plus, I would like to see Doom interact with the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, Dr. Doom, the one thing I want to be done right because. Look, Dr. Doom been effed up for 2 times.
Fucked them up 4 times. Let's count the 90s fucking one that really never came out.
That's with a con job by Corbin. Not Corbin, by Constantine Bell.
But yet again, it's literally the best Fantastic Four film compared to all the other fucking retards out of the other ones because the last 2 Carnations where it's just like awful.
Yeah, don't mind.
So what's the latest one?
So the latest one.
Huh? Fantastic.
The latest one was just.
That's 3.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude. I'll just say this. I mean, the way I kind of look at it, it's like, it just sucks. I mean, like, it just really kind of. It just sucks that you just see this whole shit and it just really. Let's just say, it's disappointing on how they're gonna do it, but it's like, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, like, honestly. And Nick, you there?
Nick?
Oh, he went to go eat.
Oh, he had to go eat some dinner.
Okay.
Hey,
by the way, I'm reading like the current Iron Man book, and Marvel fucking legitimate.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys, what's up with the AI Tony? Because it was looking like
I'm still confused about that. I know.
Yeah, Tony looks like to me like the whole AI Tony's like they're really not fucking with him. They're just literally like he's out in the shelves, like really not really doing nothing. So far, all we know is like Tony Stark's. They're trying to contact Dr. Doom, and the way it looks in the previews for the future issues, it looks like we're going to get to see Dr. Doom and Tony's conversation go forward, and it looked like that clone that might be Tony Stark come back.
I'm still confused about that clone stuff. That clone the real Tony.
I blame Bendis because he screwed up a lot of people. I don't know why he did that.
More true bullshit happened.
Especially with the AI, because it was making it look like the AI was about to go rogue.
Yeah, that did confuse me. What the point of that?
He's learning. You might see that happen in a future storyline, but it's like, I feel like Bendis kind of really, he did fuck himself, but it's just like, I mean, like, I just feel like now he's just stretching this whole storyline to 600.
No, he's holding it in until March or April when he
leaves.
See, it's like you could tell he doesn't really care.
My life.
That's the thing I was about to say. Like he's stretching this thing. I'm like, and that's another thing. I'm worried that 600 may be not that fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean, like an Uncanny X-Men was.
Oh God! Don't mind me. It was just.
Hey! I'll say this: that shit had it coming with fucking Beast. I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit he had it coming. Everyone blamed him because he fucked up a lot of shit. But granted, there's things I kind of see like not really. Like
I played Cyclops. Like
Cyclops was the tell you, Cyclops was the cause of all this shit. Like or the motivation for Beast to do. And you know,
more of an X-Men crap happened.
It's just stupid. But
and
it's just like,
X-Men happened.
But it's just like
to piss me off.
But yet again, I'm like, X-Men. I'm reading up X-Men, but it's just like I really just kind of feel like X-Men just needs. What's that word? It needs to go
restructuring.
No, it needs to go back to being basic. It's not stuff you need a reboot. I mean, like they're already rebooting it softly, and where we're gonna bring back the young Jean. Guaranteed, they're gonna make this whole bullshit pull where Scott comes back.
If it's real Scott, if it's real Scott, is not a complete asshole, I'll be happy.
I mean, well, you never know, Tevye. Don't be a fool.
Okay, I hope so. I know.
Also, what other books you guys think Marvel's about to cancel?
You'll probably cancel Scott Spider. That's my best guess.
Probably, most likely, probably cancel Spider-Gwen. Probably cancel all those shit, which I really feel like.
Book. What was his book? You make it canceled?
I heard Spider-Gwen.
Oh no, go.
I heard the Spider-Gwen book was gonna end anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like.
I know.
Or the writer was going to leave, so he's like, but he stretched his run for issues and then go. I don't know if the book will continue, but yeah, it just sucks to me. I love the character, and
same.
I just feel like having the final storyline be the Venom saga. Just like or Venom or whatever, it's like it just pisses me off, and I wanted to see maybe the Jackal, and maybe you can go where it's someone else had a crush on Peter.
We can find out Spider-Man kick evil Matt Murdock's ass. I've been waiting for that. Everything.
It's just like go forward, like because I had like an idea where the Jackal has like. Or let's just say the Jackal from the 616 universe. How would he react to Gwen, or how he would do anything? Like, I would like to see something like that, or just make your own saga, your own clone saga. I mean, like whatever.
Do what Oakman did. Do open clone saga, but for Spider-Gwen in their own universe.
I mean, like I would like to see a better one, but it's like I just want to see their version of the clone saga, and also their own version of Carnage. We're gonna see Venom soon if they continue it. If they continue it and they go forward and they have it where we introduce Eddie Brock and go forward and Venom and all that kind of, I mean, I would love that, but it's just like I don't know. Honestly, I kind of feel like they mold or whatever. I mean, just
like they may pull the plug.
I mean, it's how it is. You can't really do anything. You're not the writer. It's just like you're a fan and you want to see these stories continue, but it's like, yeah. As for Gwenpool, I don't know what was so bad about it. I kind of feel like what I read from it, it's good, it's average.
Speaking at the book and at the Marvel DC, what cover DC is that? What's called the Metal?
Don't give a fuck about that shit. Seriously,
I love it. It's awesome.
Dude, it's awesome. Metal's awesome. It's Scott Snyder. He's a very great writer.
Well, I don't know. Well, Scott Snyder had disappointed me on fucking twice. Not once, but twice.
Oh yeah,
twice.
With the whole with the Gordon Batman crap.
When? Oh, when did Scott Snyder disappoint me? Oh, let's see here.
Batman.
Whole Spider-Man, the whole Batman, the new Batman, fucking
Batman.
Oh, you mean the DCU during the DCU?
Yep, DCU.
That yeah, not much, yeah. And also was Rebirth was all new Batman.
All-Star Batman. All-Star Batman.
All-Star Batman. Yeah. That book sucked. I don't give a fuck who you are. I really hate that. And personally, he reminded me of Dan Slott. Personally, he reminded me of like he's trying to do what Dan Slott and Bendis is doing with Spider-Man, and it's like, fuck him. Seriously.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Huh?
Like the cover for Main 4.
A variant cover.
No, okay. Oh yeah, I saw that, dude. I want that fucking. Can you save that or send that shit? I mean, I want to send that shit.
Oh,
that's
you can do it on Twitter.
Awesome picture. Just like I swear to God, like she had those powers. Oh, good God, it's over now.
Speaking of book talk, and I think Thanos is ending because the writer left.
Go on.
Yeah, Thanos. Apparently that book ending.
Really?
Apparently, boy, the writer he left. He jumped ship.
Oh wow.
Who jumped ship?
The writer.
I forget. Hang on, I probably Google his name probably.
Just want to, Jeremy, I want to ask you something. Speaking of a little bit of mangas, there was this manga that I really liked, a romance fucking series, and I just never, let's just say, don't get why they haven't renewed it. But you know, it could be just like we didn't announce it, therefore didn't got enough viewership, or the DVDs didn't sell that well. And that's called Vampire Knight. Why is that shit never got a season 3?
Oh, that's on Netflix.
Found him. Yeah, I think he left. Wait.
Did he or not?
I think I think he left, but he did a book. I think that's his name. I'm not.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, it was no fucking screw it, this shit.
Yeah.
Actually,
Jim Stalin.
Yeah.
Oh, Edgar, what do you think Kishimoto's new series is going to be?
It's that fucking cyber fucking shit going.
I saw that, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
and
he still wants to do it. He still wants it. He already announced it. He just haven't done it yet, I guess.
Found him. Yeah, Jim Stalin. He cut out his Marvel Old Family dispute.
Jim Starlin? Yeah, of course. He's a veteran.
Yep.
Yeah, Jim Starlin.
He's gone.
Not really gone. Oh, so no, fuck no. What do you mean gone? Is it gone? Because he's
not
doing
dead. He just left Marvel because all the good writers realized that Marvel dumbass agenda and ideology. Gabriel Rivera, who by you cannot speak actual fluent Spanish, decided to turn a character that may have been bi into a full-blown racist gay character.
Yep, America.
But she doesn't.
That character has potential.
She goes to a college, and she thinks white people are the devil, and they have privilege on somebody.
It's what she's like. I think personally, it's what she's written that way.
Yep.
And
no, it's because Gabby Rivera never wrote a comic book a day in her life.
And she got hired to go to America.
Let me say this right now. If someone took that character and made that character a billion times better, you have so many sales.
Yeah, but this was bad. This was really bad.
But the only reason she got to be in that position is because she's a woman and she's a lesbian. And she's Hispanic. And America Chavez fits all those quotas. So why don't you give it to her? It's just a diversity hire.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because diversity is big on today's day and age. That's why.
No, diversity is big on the new millennials. Millennials are basically a bunch of Nazis their own selves.
I did not know about that part.
Yeah, shit. It's like millennials saying they want to fight for equal opportunities and stuff like Mark Wade. He said we should help fight for the minorities. Like I said, go walk up to a black person and say they're weak and you're going to protect them. Watch how fast they'll get into your face about that.
They're going to kick your ass.
Huh.
Yep.
Wow.
First of all, secondly, do they even know what a minority even is?
Probably not, no.
No, probably not.
This is why I say SJW Marvels. This is one of the reasons why I can't get into their comics, because the people behind the books are just awful people.
The only good book I recommend more is Tom Taylor's All New Wolverine.
Charles Soule. I wouldn't say call him fun, but so he lost his own touch. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe again.
Yeah, that was stupid. What the hell with that sequel? I saw a conversation video and I knew they was going in that sequel. What the point of that crap?
My take is like with the whole Marvel crap, and this is like my whole advice. My whole thing is like I'll just pick the books where I know they're good, and that's it. I know Bendis could really do a great job, and I picked him the most. But the reason why he's leaving, and I'm like, that kind of gives me less options to read Marvel.
Yeah.
Because I'm that's the thing. Like, I don't trust anyone except maybe Tom Taylor, and that's really it.
And just Aaron.
I don't know about him.
Aaron, Al Ewing, Charles Soule. These are the only good guys you can actually trust.
Yeah, they don't want to do all that.
But here's my own thing. Like compared to my things on DC, like I look at it like with DC is like it's like I see the great things, but I see like my problems with them as well. So I'm like, it's just I feel like with Marvel is they really just need to get their shit together and go forward. But the problem
That's
is
why they got the new editor-in-chief.
yeah, and I'm hoping he does a great job. But my whole concern is he going to do the same bullshit that we're at right now?
Oh, no. I've seen this guy. He actually talks to fans. Axel Alonso never really talked to anybody, and he's one of the reasons why he did the quick and cheap way of getting $1.
Like
Is
more true
flood the
crap.
market with like 50 to 60 books, do events, tie your comics to the movies. It's like he made a whole bunch of terrible decisions, and then the people he let run it loose, like he doesn't tell the writers, like Dan Slott, who blocks people, and he says if he blocks you, he doesn't care about you anymore. He doesn't even care if you buy his books, which is a terrible business practice.
Yeah.
A horrible business practice. Oh, and also they charge the book $10. What?
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, okay, sometimes I could see it's worth it, sometimes it's not. But like that's just how I take it. But
By the way, guess who's back?
what?
Connor, baby.
What they do?
This is the Titans tomorrow.
Who cares, really? I mean,
Actually,
honestly.
I do.
I do. I know.
That's the Jeff Johns Titans of tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
What are you reading from DC technically, Edgar?
Injustice.
Actually, I
Yeah,
get tired of Injustice. They keep
Like
it's
I really
depressing and
don't.
they keep killing people off.
Yeah, they keep feeling off,
Yeah,
but it's
they
like
do.
that's the thing. Here's the thing: it's a progression. It's something where you're like you kill the characters off, but they stay dead. That's
Yeah,
the
they kill-
Who's going to be left?
That was depressing. Like,
that's the whole thing. Like that's the whole I like about the whole Injustice universe. Is like it's different. It's very like
unpredictable.
it feels a little bit hopeless, but there's some hope. But it's like I look at these universes. It feels that I feel like it's what I want to see. Something like when a character dies, they don't fucking come back.
They
And,
stay
you know,
dead.
And if you see characters do things that you don't see ever do them, you don't see them do with the continuity or the main continuity of the DC universe. Because I feel like the way Injustice is just like it's what I want a DC
Very
universe.
ballsy.
Ballsy, very like stick to your guns. They're not gonna do what fans want or the cliche bullcrap where they'll be back in a few years or whatever shit. I want it to where it's nothing gonna happen, and nothing's gonna happen where what you want. It's gonna stay this way, like it or not.
Yeah, it's called an Elseworld title. That's what most of the Marvel
Yep,
titles,
that's
these
true.
titles are.
But this Elseworld story, holy shit, it's been going and going. But here's the way to know. It's been great.
But here's the thing. You say you want somebody who can continue to have progression. Read Batman and Superman. Superman has a son. Everybody said having a family will make you old, but Superman's character got even better with his son.
I have looked into it. I've seen it. It's great. I liked it a lot.
Also,
But I mean, like-
Batman was so funny.
I haven't seen the recent issue, but it's like I've seen a lot of the stuff from Superman and what he's doing and all that shit. It's great. What I saw, and I like it because many people say, no, Superman can never have a kid because if he does, he'll have to retire and take care of the kid. This comic proves that theory wrong.
Yep.
No, he can have a kid, but his kid could also join him and help him, and his family will be at his side if the Earth is in need for him. And
You
that's
always have to get
good,
them out too.
it's good
awesome.
progression on that character, and I love that. But the way I kind of feel, I keep saying this until the day I die is I feel the old DC the old DC style, and it's just like
You're so mad about Superman murder with pre-52 man.
Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you what I told Tavia. You could not stay in pre-52 because a lot of characters are dead in that universe.
That's true. Yeah, he does make a good point because who died in pre-52?
Almost a lot of people. Gorilla Grodd, Dr. Savannah, Ocean Master, Tempest, a good chunk of the JSA, a few Teen Titan members. It was very, very terrible.
Well, Butternut did come back. Butternut did come back to life. So did Connor. Is
That's
that
what
right?
I like the New 52 because they brought him back. At least you could tell new stories. Like,
The
do you like
problem
Green
with the New 52, they ruined all our characters. They ruined Arsenal. They ruined basically Starfire, which thank
Well,
God we got
it was so bad stuff around the old continuity where I literally just like I don't get it.
New 52 is good. New 52 is good. I meant New 52. It was right on the outlines.
Oh, New 52 could literally fix them. Dude, tell me, like, oh, god damn it.
no, New 52 had no structure or plan. Like, they
there was no
kept
plan.
referencing things like Jason in the first issue referenced the old Teen Titans where Cyborg was still on it.
Yeah,
But then they
that's true.
retconned that out of
They had to fix
existence.
that.
Yeah, I'm like, but do you see my argument? I'm like, I feel the old style, like the universe.
Oh, wait, I know where you're going with this.
I mean, like, it just, I feel like my problem with the DCU is just like Rebirth in particular. It's like, it feels the essence, the core essence of the shit feels like what I read from the old days. And it's just like,
And that's what it needed.
I don't like that. I wanted a progression where it's like you get something brand new each time. And that's why I'm like, maybe I'm too much in the Marvel days where I was like, I didn't try DC until years later where Marvel does new
Marvel
ideas.
now, Marvel 2.0.
Yeah, exactly. And
No,
you
Edgar,
have,
you're like me back in the day where you just read mostly Marvel. You couldn't get to DC. New 52 got me into DC. I read a ton of the DC books. Problem is, Marvel is too grounded in realism. And that's not what DC is.
Except, not really. Marvel broke realism like years ago, recently.
no. They still talk about politics and bullshit like that, but it's like
That part is true. I do agree with
That's
you.
the core of Marvel. It's supposed to relate to the real world. DC is what we're supposed to look up to.
That's true.
yeah. Well, okay, then I guess you got a point there too. It's like, I mean, like I did start with the New 52 because I'm like, but I also went back to the old continuity where I got to see Cassandra Cain, which is the second Batgirl, and Steffi Brown, which is awesome that they come in. I'm glad they came into the universe because I felt like those characters were great. But I feel like with I'll say this, there's a lot of great things with Rebirth. It's just like I just feel like, I mean, you know, just like what I like about DC is just like it's there, but it's like it's not what I liked it back when I started. You get what I mean? I mean,
Yes, because it was fresh. Everybody was just starting out. But that's the problem. They lost their heart. Danny Dio made them lose the heart and soul.
Yeah.
And you say you want progress? Rebirth. All they did is get progress now. They brought back the heart. Now they're going in directions they didn't before.
Because I hate to say it, I really do. I'm trying to overdo and say a good point. But let's face it, New 52 was love it or hate it, even though it was a more 5-year experiment that was way too long. I gotta admit, New 52 did do some good stuff. That being said,
it did some bitchin' storylines. I mean, like it did, like for a lot of Batman books. Now, Superman books, I get the whole problem with that, but it's just like my problem is like with that, and it's just like I feel like it was a bit like to me what they have done to the New 52 is a bit insulting to me because people like me and many of my other friends like the New 52 Superman and they'll like the relationship between Wonder Woman and Superman. It's just like I felt it was a spit in the face to people like the New 52 Superman. It was like, oh, it's nothing more than half of the pre-52 Superman. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? This whole entire time, he was half of a character that we knew already.
Red and blue.
And it's like, I'm done. I'm like, and that's what I'm like, it really killed it to me. I mean, that's like, that whole entire storyline just killed my respect and love on DC. That's something that
I gotta say is give Rebirth another chance. There's some good titles like there's Suicide Squad.
Green Arrow.
Awesome.
You're fucking awesome. I love it. I gave it a chance more in time. I really like a lot of books. It's like I just really can't I can't read another Superman book for what they did. It's
all new Superman.
No, I don't. Any Superman book. It's just like they really ruined my love on that character. They really fucked him up because I'm like,
52 fucked him up even worse.
No, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter. Like, they like, I'm talking about where people like me who like the, like, I'm always a guy. I'm always a guy where you respected that. That was the New 52 incarnation. I'll just give this for example. The Ultimate Peter is that thing. 616 is one thing. Two different characters, two different separate ways of directions of what they did. They made New 52 Superman outright to be like a half of the character that we knew. It infuriates me that people were okay with it and not really screaming at fucking DC or what the fuck, man? Why?
The whole name of Superman is actually not actually a new concept. That concept would actually use, I think, in the 90s.
I don't fucking give a fuck. And it's like, it fucking made this bullshit poll where they made it where, oh, he was just nothing more than a fucking half of a character. No! You don't make that crap shit. Because that's even worse than, like that's insulting to people got invested to this character, this version of Superman, and they shitted on the people who liked him. And I feel like that is something I don't tolerate. If they did that shit with Spider-Man or any other character, I would
Iron Man.
Like Iron Man. Like they did that shit with Iron Man. Like I would be fucking pissed and I wouldn't care. I wouldn't want to read any. I wouldn't want to read that character. And that ruins it. And that's why I don't enjoy Rebirth as much as I want to. And it's just like, you get what I mean? It's like, I mean, like. That's something I always give a flack on. It's like, no, granted, you guys like why you're all giving DC somewhat credit. Oh, not DC, Marvel some credit. Like, well, they give some new stuff and they give it where it's like it's ballsy and it's fucking like new and different. Like the only ballsy move from Superman is give it where you see him have become a father, and that's something I like, and that's something I really always like to see. And I always peek what's going on with his son because I want to see what his son's gonna do for the DC Comics for many years. Is he gonna become
Damian? Damian could have played finally.
Oh yeah, and I love that relationship. That fucking thing.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It's great. I mean, like, he bought him a fucking PS4. I'm like, I fucking love this kid.
That's adorable. Holiday special. I got the holiday special.
You get what I mean, right? On the whole problem I have with DC. Jeremy.
Jeremy?
I mean, like, it's just like I want to check out more, but it's like I checked out Green Arrow, amazing. Huh?
Check out Green Lantern.
Yeah, I checked it out. It's fucking good. What I read, I need to get up on that. It's just like I just have my issues with DC, and it's just like I want DC to go. I wanted where what's that word? I wanted to respect the old and the new, and I just feel like they just somewhat a bit, let's just say, too much little fan service on the whole factor.
They did bring back Harvest. They did bring him back for one.
I'm happy they brought him back, but I'm wondering what he's up to. But it's like, it's just my problem is like what they done to Superman, and I just don't on the character of him as alone, and would they just I mean, like, I don't know what else to say, but it's like I really just after that storyline, I'm like here's
a list of titles you should try.
Titans. I tried that. Titans. I did that too.
What about Titans? Teen Titans.
Great. What I read, awesome. Love the book.
How about Super Sons?
Never tried it.
You should. Super Sons, awesome.
It's one of those books I wanted to try, but I haven't got a chance to. But it's like here's the books I read. I read the first two story arcs on Batman, the main one. I read that one issue where Batman proposed to Catwoman, which I honestly was like, please do the goddamn marriage, please.
I think it's happening. It's actually happening because
it is.
The way issue 30, I think 35. I forgot what issue. Batman and Lois Lane, Superman, and Batman, they went double date. It was funny.
I gotta check that shit out. But I'm like, I want this because I'm gonna say this right now. I really want Bruce to get married.
Same.
I don't like my work. Huh?
And that's the best part. They're actually going through it this time.
They're actually gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I mean, how much you can, maybe? Yes.
Yes, that's the best thing. And now it actually taking risks like Aquaman. They're finally doing this whole thing where he finally has the embassy on the land. They're trying to make peace.
Yep.
That's something they're actually doing.
That's
something I can get behind.
On you too. That's awesome. Also, another thing I love about they're doing new Superman. Holy shit, that's been awesome. Like a Chinese Justice League. That's genius.
Yes, the all new Superman where you have your own tiny Justice League.
Yep.
And they're pretty. They're a cool group. Yeah, they're kind of wet behind the ears, but well, what can you do about it?
Yep. Well,
it's a new concept and it's interesting.
It's a new concept and it paid off because when all the Superman announced, I think last year in 2016, part of me was saying, okay, it ain't the idea, but so it's good. And when I wait for the issue, he was a complete asshole. But when each issue comes out, I read it and it was amazing. Like that, he was making a great hero, which that is awesome and badass. I love that story. That series is amazing. Bubito, unfortunately, we got canceled. We broke my heart. I love Bubito, but fine. You want to cancel Bubito? You know I'm not happy about that. But
it wasn't selling that well, just like Supergirl or Cyborg, which is also.
Well, it is Superwoman. Superwoman got canceled.
Yeah, Superman, Woman, and Cyborg got canceled.
Cyborg, I'm one of the people who Cyborg. I didn't care about them much. I like it so when I get in and eat podcast and put on new future kind.
Yeah, it had its own problems, but hey, at least they're doing some new things, like in Detective Comics.
Yep, Detective is amazing with Tim Drake. Yep, they fixed Tim Drake origin. Yay!
Plus, they probably brought him back, so we're getting new stories now.
Yep, we have evil Tim Drake trying to kill John.
I love what Tom King is doing with Batman.
Tom King doing Batman awesome. With Peter Tomasi on Superman, Super Sons, amazing. Explain this crossover. This crossover, holy shit! The first two parts were awesome because evil Tim Drake come back from the future. Yeah, I pretend that we were wrong. It wasn't evil Damian Wayne.
And then you got Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps, which Ethan Van Sciver, who also has his own YouTube channel, talks to people while drawing, and he gives you a little insight in what's going on. Like,
I didn't know that.
Him and Johns actually created LaFreeze.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Like, there's a lot of interesting tidbits that go on. And that's what I like about DC. Like, you gotta be more fans. You gotta actually interact with them. Something Marvel was not doing, and
Marvel not doing recently. They're still.
If you're not on their side with their ideology, then you are the bad guy.
Especially if you're white.
If you're white, you're the devil.
Yeah,
apparently.
Get me with that bullshit.
Like, there's a certain mindset that's going on at Marvel, and it needs to be fixed. And I think CB Sabusky, he sees this, and he's.
I am praying to God CB Sabusky could do I think what Superman did, I think, and kill off Billy one more day bullshit. Pretty much the man people Mary Jane because he want the marriage back. Because if Superman can have his marriage come back and would have his history come back, which I still love the search through my division next to Black Dawn, then I think it's time for Spider-Man to get back his marriage. Stop joke side bullshit. Let time is crap. Let him one moment in time. Let him brand new day. Let him one more day. Look at Superior Spider-Man because Superior Spider-Man garbage. I hate Superior Spider-Man. Let the nurse correct. Superior Spider-Man already got destroyed anyway because
make Marvel just fun to read in general.
Yeah. Fix the X-Men. But then for that, that's another different subject another day, which we don't do, but that's gonna be fixed. I think I'm gonna scrap that. I think it's gonna get fixed real soon because they gotta get the lights back finally. So maybe get one bit of it back. Inhumans, F the Inhumans. I didn't care about the Inhumans to begin with. They're so boring and stupid and pointless. Scrap that. No, all the Inhumans are bad. The Warrior Family don't get as good next to Ms. Marvel. And Lockjaw. That's cute. I love Lockjaw.
Yeah, the Inhumans, like I said, Marvel needs some work. Hopefully the new editor will get it fixed.
Yeah, and hopefully now after Infinity Countdown crap and World War II and all that all did eventually go away. Also, one more thing. Stop putting Venom in every single book. Yeah, Venom keeps doing crossover. It's stupid. They're doing Venom right now.
Look, that's a lot. Like I said,
God.
Marvel is slowly fixing itself, and I'm glad it's fixing itself. We just have to wait until like March or April to see what happens.
Superman still tells Reed Price, and Black Cat's still at the King. Which, when the new writer does come into Spider-Man, can he please fix Black Cat and make her basically like the Femme Fatale beat that I used to love at the from the 90s and 80s, and the two band which Spectacular Spider-Man, the anime series.
Well, Dance Hard's gone, so who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, hopefully that happens soon because I can't see Black Cat being a villain anymore. It drives me insane how stupid they keep writing her.
Yes, it is.
Ugh.
They're a villain for dumb reasons.
Yeah, and after Scarlet Spider, I think that book may get canceled. Am I the OP, David? Yeah, I don't think you can save that book. That book may pull the plug. Just like King's book, Ben Riley's book may get canceled because no one gives a damn about Ben Riley.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marvel. Thanks for treating my favorite character, Ben Riley, like garbage again. Jerks. Oh.
There's just a lot that needs to be fixed right now, and we just gotta wait.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Metal.
Yes. Dream of the Endless.
Holy shit. This issue is awesome. First we have Sandman Show, was pretty cool, but then we had Superman and Batman and and the Dark Multiverse, this is pretty amazing. Also, Black Adam showed up.
Yes.
Which
that was just me, Captain Marvel.
Apparently, Black Adam and Batman made a deal with Barbados. Which, okay, question: when did this happen? Also, Star Wars showed up.
I'll just say this. I mean, like, I'll check out the books again. And I do tend to check out that date on the Batman with Clark
and Metal.
Yeah, and I'm so fucking confused on the whole dark fucking
multiverse.
Yeah, Dark Multiverse. I'm like, who the fuck thought this was like cool? Like, I'm like, it's weird and like, oh, there's there's good stage and there's a bad stage. I'm like, wait, what?
The man who laughs.
They're like this. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean,
it's showing that the multiverse is expensive.
Yeah, the positive and the negative unit and Dark Multiverse, it's when everything goes wrong.
Like, did they ever have? I'm gonna ask this one fucking question. Have they one shot and they literally explain, okay, this is the dark multiverse and this is the anti, the whole crap where they show about they do? What was that?
Yeah. They did Red Death. They did the Drown.
I'm talking about as a whole. Like, there's this one shot where, okay, here's where you need to start understand where this storyline is going on. Is where, okay, this is the dark multiverse, and there's the light multiverse.
Yeah, I think they explained the Forge. I think the Forge with the beginning of this crossover.
Okay. Because I'm like,
it starts with the Forge, then the casting, and it goes from there.
Yep.
All right.
Again, read all the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Origins, the evil Batman. They're all like insane. The only Batman I think with the Drown, that was so disappointing. But other than that, all of them are good. Apparently, the Batman, the Man Who Laughs. The Man Who Laughs. Holy shit, that was pretty insane.
Is he the Joker 2.0?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
Like, he had to kick
more deranged version.
Yep.
Huh?
An extremely deranged version.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like you know Arkham Knight when Joe infected Batman with his blood.
Oh, you mean okay. You're talking about where the part where Joker was in his head and was trying to make Bruce literally batshit nuts.
Yep, but he hit but that happens. But he hit the kicker. It actually does happen with Joker. In fact, Batman with.
Okay. I mean, because I was literally kind of lost in this whole thing. I was like, the fuck is this shit? And like, granted, I did like the part where they show the Robin one.
Yeah, the Robins.
And that was in the Teen Titans issue where Damian had met fucking one of the Suicide Squad members, Harley, and hold on.
Yeah, the many laughs would make everyone a best one shots. Like, damn, that was brutal. And that freaked me out because holy shit! Like, he killed the entire Bat family like that. He killed it. He made Superman and John kill Lord with the Black Kryptonite. That would like my jaw drop like that.
That's because Scott Snyder and James Tynion IV, they're both good at horror stories.
Yeah, they are.
Like you gotta look up Witches. That's a great horror story.
I still never read that. I wonder if Halloween never got to. I video read movies. Huh. I'll probably check it out after the year ends. Or maybe next year. But this
actually it's time for me to wrap this up because I have to go soon.
Yeah, I ain't getting dinner.
But then I gotta go Christmas shopping.
Yay.
But hey, I'm off for the rest of this week. I'm off all the way to January the 3rd, so we can keep on doing this. I have another one Friday.
Nice. Huh. Nick, you?
Nick?
Okay.
Actually, what time are you free Friday, Nick?
Free Friday?
For Friday.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I might for probably after 2:30ish. For me here, I have to do some cleaning here, but I think after 2 o'clock I should be free.
Okay, what about tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm kind of busy tomorrow. Well, in the morning I'm open, but in the afternoon, basically at after 1:30, I'm gonna go see Star Wars: Last Jedi and going into a play.
Nice. What the play?
Okay, then we can just do another one Friday because I'm like I told Xavier, I'm free all the way to January the 3rd.
Okay.
So,
I'm free Saturday.
Yeah, that's also the weekend, so we can always reschedule this on Facebook. But you guys can do your outros.
Oh, yeah. Crap.
Okay.
You can follow me user Ted Springer. You can follow me on my Twitter. Also, you can go on Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch because VidMe got shut down. Oh, not that depressing.
What happened?
Twitch. Well, not Twitch. Vid.me shut down because apparently they couldn't pay their fees. There's more to it than that. I did give you a link to it.
They got shut down.
Yeah, there's more to it than that. I could probably give you a link to it.
I have VidMeCon as well, but I only upload one video to my VidMe channel. That's it.
Yeah, my boy VidMe after he got shut down because they left. Yep, they're gone.
Wait, were they charging people?
Not exactly. Apparently, for what the article said, and they have to. Hang on, I can probably screenshot. I'll probably give you the link to it.
I think they were not making much ad revenue. I think that's probably what it was. YouTube.
Okay. So they just couldn't pay for the site.
Something like that. Yeah, apparently we wanted to join because Avatar one touch specific audiences, which means new platform that then still try to push on YouTube there is a severe disadvantage to Facebook Google. It's complicated basically. To make this short, basically VidMe couldn't pay at the revenue.
Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It really sucks because I want VidMe to succeed. VidMe with the horde I'm rooting for to be the next YouTube, but do it better.
No, a lot of these websites can't hardly keep up with you as big as something with YouTube.
Yeah.
Plus, they got Google backing them with billions of dollars. Yeah, you can't. You really can't really compete.
The one website I have put videos on, but I've earned no money from it, and that's
That's because. Oh.
Yeah, apparently there's not enough views. And after I put up like 7 videos, they blocked me for like a day from uploading any videos. I can't do multiple videos the same day, which is really kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's terrible. How else you want your website to perform?
I think I know why. Why? It's because the reason why they can do that is because one you need like 50 followers or something like that.
On
And-
Big
Yeah,
No,
it's
Daily Motion.
Yeah, one you need a particularly like 15 to 50 followers. I think that's the reason why. I forget.
Yeah, I think that Daily Motion partner, but as far as I know, he doesn't post anything on that channel anymore. Blockbuster.
Would make sense.
Yeah. I haven't posted anything on there in barely a year.
There's Patreon, but Patreon, as we all know, is more as well people donate.
Also, they did fix their problem. You know that? I'm sure you've probably heard about that.
Oh yeah, the dollar fee. Yeah, they changed. They went back.
Yeah, because Anna got pissed off.
I think a lot of people are happy with that because a lot of people were upset about that. So, and they reversed it.
Yep.
They fixed that so a lot of Patreons can come back.
Yeah, but then damage already been done. Actually, no, Patreon's still thriving, so maybe they want to say they
That's a
want
new source of income for a lot of people.
Yeah, the only sort of income for a lot of people. I would do Patreon, but I had them before. I'm not good at sale pitches.
Anyway, Nick, you can do your outro.
You can find me on my YouTube channel, Nick Lens. You also can find me on Google Plus and Twitter.
And we'll see you on Friday
Yep.
for our next live discussion.